I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. If you have a specific point of view, if you have a MAGA point of view, a Tribulation Trump point of view, then Fox will let you on if you're not associated with something else. You got to be stone dyed in the wool. You got to be ready to die for Donald Trump. You got to be ready to shed your blood for Donald Trump. Then Fox will let you come on there and speak. You know, they'll interview you. But you got to be ready to die for Trump. If you're not ready to die, just because you have one good thing you want to say, that ain't good enough. You got to be ready to die for Trump before Fox News will let you on there. Now, the other liberal news, Washington Post, New York Times, CNN, MSNBC, and others, you got to be ready to die for homosexuality. You got to be ready to shed your blood. You got to be ready to get on something, have on the cross and say that homosexuality is beautiful, is lovely. You got, but if you're not ready to say that, you ain't gonna get on CNN or MSNBC or in the Washington Post or the New York Times. You got to be ready to die. And by the way, all this has happened since Obama. All of what's happening in the university, the workplace, media, is happening since Obama, but nobody's paying attention. They're too busy paying attention to Trump. Not that I'm here supporting him, but I'll tell you something. These news media, news outlets, colleges as well, they don't want another point of view. If you're not totally ready to die for LGBTQ, they don't want to have nothing to do with you. These media people, Washington Post, New York Times, they don't have nothing to do with you. And, you know, what Fareed's going to say at the very end, of course, is that these colleges are losing their track. One of the reasons why social media is taking away viewers from CNN and MSNBC, they're hemorrhaging viewers like you won't believe. I give them another 2 years and they'll both be off the air. All of them, CNN and MSNBC. Because they got such a narrow point of view. If you're not ready to suck up the homosexual, you ain't going to get them. They're not going to interview you. I don't care if they're beating Mother Teresa in front of the ATLAH Church. They ain't coming to report it because he ain't for. And then the other sickness is this: is that listen, the people. I'm not bowing down in these people. But our students, our people, our young people, our people that go out to work every day in these places have to nod and wink or embrace it completely. It's hell out there. And mainly because I think one of the most demanding things that have made the workplace, not racial tension, used to be, that if you were black and you're in the Army, they put you in a different troop. They used to have a segment for black color, a water fountain for black people, a water fountain for white people, bathroom for black people, sitting back of the bus for black people. And that was bad enough. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you the God honest truth that the segregation and that is fueled by LGBTQ, if you are not for that booty busting, if you ain't for that, you ain't gonna get on the bus. They won't even let you on the bus. They used to let you sit in the back. Or they used to give a water fountain. They used to have a water fountain and say, well, he's anti-LGBTQ, but we'll let him drink water like everybody else. Then we have the water fountain for pro-LGBTQ. Well, we'll let him drink water. If you ain't for LGBTQ, ain't no damn water fountain for you. They ain't want to let you get on the damn bus. It's sick. And the other thing is that the way they get away with it is that the church, W. Leo Hamilton, a bunch of other people told me, you'll find more homosexuals in the church than you can find at a boys' camp. But there ain't no anti-LGBTQ water fountain and pro-LGBT. Either you pro-LGBTQ or you're going to die. You're going to die of thirst because we ain't going to let you drink. No, we're saying it ain't going to let you drink. MSNBC, we ain't going to let you drink.